Hey everyone, today we are going to dive into all the things that are new in my closet, the things that I am wearing right now, the things I think you would enjoy wearing right now as we transition from winter to spring. Some of us have fully transitioned, some of us are looking forward to it, but I wanted to share what's new on the retailers' websites, what I personally tried on, what I like, maybe what I don't. So before we get too far afield, hi, I know there's a lot of new people here. My name is Marnie, and I focus on realistic, real style for real women, meaning the stuff that you wear to just go out of your house. It's not necessarily work oriented, it's not couture, it's everyday things to run to the grocery store, go to lunch with friends, have dinner with your husband, run errands, sightsee, whatever it is you like to do on the day to day. That's what I like to focus on. Most of it is budget friendly. Sometimes it's not. I'll admit I like a splurge now and again. And today we are looking at a whole bunch of different retailers. So if you enjoy a little bit of variety and some different price points, you want to see some new handbags and some new fun things I found in my closet, keep watching. The first outfit is from Talbots. And if you follow me on Instagram, I will say you generally get a sneak peek of what I'm going to share over on YouTube. On Instagram, today is not the case. I think there's only one or two things you may have already seen. But if you're not already following me on Instagram, that's where I post the most up-to-date stuff, last minute notices, and I'll put a link there and down in the description box if you want to join me over there. We have a lot of fun. So this dress is from Talbots, and it to me screams everything lovely and wonderful about spring. This dress I should have featured in my spring event dresses. I don't know why I didn't. I initially wore this dress to go out to dinner to a very nice restaurant for my husband's birthday at the beginning of March. And my birthday is actually this Saturday, and it is on the short list of dresses that I will wear to my birthday dinner. This dress comes in regular length and petite. I am wearing it actually in the regular length. It has pockets. It has a really nice V-neck with a little bit of a hidden placket. The placket covers the button, so you can open it up a little bit more to get in and out of it. The waist is elastic. It comes with that tie belt. The fluid motion of this, it feels so elegant and so ladylike, but it's not stuffy. The cuffs are really pretty. You can wear them buttoned, and then it's a little bit of a longer, more of a effect, so to speak. But I like it with just the bottom button buttoned, and then I turn back the cuffs. It is not lined, but it is also not see-through. And I personally know this is a dress that I will be reaching for over and over throughout the spring. Let's jump over to Banana Republic Factory. I picked up one thing. If you are not new here, then you are well aware of my love for their Tencel Cargo Joggers. I still love them. They're still on the website, and I will link them below, but I'm not sharing them here today. What I am sharing is their newest option in Tencel, and it is a wide leg pant, not a jogger. I wish it were available in petite. It does run long, so I am wearing it in the only length that is currently offered, and I'm wearing a bit of a heel. I have linked all the shoes that I'm wearing and any handbags I'm carrying in the try-on part, and it'll be listed right under the outfit that it goes with. It's a beautiful pant. I love Tencel fabric for so many reasons, but I live in San Antonio, Texas. We've already hit almost 90 degrees in March, so we are very familiar with the heat here, and Tencel is a great fabric if you live in a hot climate or you're traveling to a hot climate. I do recommend steaming it once, but it holds up really well throughout the wear of the day, and it's a great alternative to shorts or a short skirt if you're not comfortable showing your legs, or if you have to go to work, and you can't wear something short. You'll never get overheated in Tencel. I love how it drapes. I love how it moves. This particular pair of pants, like I mentioned, it does run a bit long, but what I like about it is it's sort of business in the front, party in the back. So the front is a traditional slide closure and zipper, and then the back is elastic. So it's very forgiving. The top that I'm wearing with it, I can't remember if I got it last year or the year before, also is from Banana Republic Factory. It's back on their website. They're bringing a lot of their linen pieces back on as we're moving into April. Yay! Love a linen or linen blend. And I'd say on most things Banana Republic Factory, their stuff runs big. I recommend sizing down one. In the case of this top, I am wearing it in a small. I don't think it's too big on me. It's very blousy and flowy, but I think if I wanted a truer fit, I would size to an extra small. I do also love, not only is Banana Republic Factory very budget friendly, and they're always having 40% and 50% off sales, but their size range is pretty good too. Now let's talk about a sister brand to Banana Republic and Banana Republic Factory, and that is Gap. So I've mentioned I love linen and linen blend. I love Tencel. Another fabric that I love for spring and summer is gauze and crinkle gauze. So I picked up 3 pieces from Gap. First is, well, they're all crinkle gauze, so I'm not going to keep saying crinkle gauze. Such an odd phrase. The first is this puff sleeve shirt, and it does come in other colors. I just like the little feminine details, fully buttons. I would say once you figure out what your size is at Gap, it's pretty true to size, so I tend to be an extra small across the board at Gap, and I have included my measurements at the top of the description box to help you gauge, well, if this is how it fits on her at this size, this is how it will fit for me. That's why I put those measurements in there. This is going to go with every single piece, every bottom, I should say, that you have, especially if you get a neutral color like white. You can wear it with jeans. You can wear it with the pants we're going to talk about in a second. It's a really versatile piece, which is why I grabbed it. Now let's talk about, they're calling it a crinkle gauze denim shirt and the matching wide leg pants. So we've seen the concept of two-piece sets kind of take over, especially if you love pieces from Amazon, lots of matching sets. And these are not sold as a set, but I'm seeing a lot of retailers selling pieces in the same fabric and in the same color, so you can kind of make your own set. So in this case, I love that this comes in a denim. I don't know why they're calling it a denim shirt. It is not denim. I guess it's the color of blue jeans. And then the matching wide leg pants. While I love the pants with the white top I showed first, I really love the look of the monochromatic or the tonal head to toe look. I think it's a very elegant look. It's a little more sophisticated. It's a bit more slimming. It's very casual. It's gauze, but I think in a lot of work environments, you can get away with wearing this too. And I also like that each of the pieces, the shirt and the pants, can be broken up and worn, as you've seen with other things. So I think it's a really good investment. I also know that they come in other colors. So if you don't love this blue, how could you not love this blue? There are other options. And I would say that the pants, I wouldn't say that they run short, but I'm wearing them with flats. They aren't excessively long either, so just take that into account and check the sizing chart. These also come in a long length and a short length. Most Gap pants do. Moving to Maurices now. Full disclosure, I have a working relationship with Maurices over on Instagram. I am under no obligation to share anything here, but I genuinely love and continuously wear the stuff that I have chosen to share over on Instagram. So I'm sharing some stuff I've already shared for March and a sneak peek at what I'll be sharing in April. First, this short sleeve striped sweater. Shared it earlier this month over on Instagram. I love a spring sweater. I think it just kind of straddles that. It's too warm to wear a full-on sweater, but it's still chilly enough to get away with a heavier knit. So I love this. It's a little bit preppy. I love the color combination. I love blue. I love green. And I really love red. I like you know what? I love all the colors. And I love, as we're warming up, I love bringing in all those colors. I say that, but I'm about to share a ton of neutrals with you. So hang on. The sizing on this sweater, I would say, is true to size. And very much like the previous retailers I just shared, Maurices is constantly having sales. So the prices that I'm sharing on the screen are the full prices. There's always something on sale. So I just wanted to urge that if something looks like it might not be in your budget, check and see if they're having a sale, because 9 times out of 10, they are. Now we're moving on to some neutral pieces from Maurices. So this is described as a cropped striped polo tee, and I just want to highlight this is by no means cropped. When I think cropped, I think like just, where your belly is hanging out. In this case, I think they mean cropped is just normal length. It's not tunic length. Stripes are really big. It's a reflection of the whole preppy style thing. So I really like that this is a neutral, striped, colored pullover type tee. Great for jeans, great with pants. There's just so many ways that you can wear this. Great layered under a cardigan or another sweater or a denim jacket. It's just a nice staple neutral spring piece, and that is why I want to make sure that you know about it. I also want to note that the jeans that you just saw those first 2 tops with from Maurices are part of my initial Talbots haul, and I love them. A little annoyed that some of you who are diehard Talbot shoppers did not tell me how great their jeans selection is, so it's probably not going to be my last pair of jeans that I pick up from Talbots. I also want to point out, I hope I can edit this out during editing, but just in case you hear rumbling and beeping, I live behind a canyon, and the canyon is sadly being cleared to build houses. My green space has been preserved, but just on the other side of my tree line, looks like a wasteland. So if you're hearing beeping, those are the excavators and the construction vehicles decimating my beautiful 150 acres behind me of green space, but we won't go there. Moving on to the next outfit from Maurices. Let's talk graphic tees. They are going to be releasing a whole bunch more of graphic tees in April. Maurices is kind of known for their graphic tees. So the first one I want to share is this state embroidered tee. So if you've got some state pride, I don't think all 50 states are represented. you'll have to check the link to find your state, but clearly they have Texas. No matter what the state is, it's the same color tee, it's the same color embroidery, and it's just very subtle. It's just a fun way to show a little state pride without having it in your face, as us Texans do kind of like to do. And I did size up. So Maurices tends to run big. I am an extra small in most things on their website. I got all of the graphic tees in a small because I just like to have a little more material with graphic tees. I like that option of maybe tying it or wearing it big over some shorts. There's just more options. So I like to do that. I also have to be fully transparent again and mention that I rarely hang things or lay flat to dry, so everything goes in the dryer. So just in case I want a little extra fabric. I mentioned my love of Tencel earlier. These wide leg-ish, they're more like straight leg utility pants from Maurices. I have them in the olive green and I ordered them in the sort of slate gray color. I love these. These are, again, pants you can wear into the summer heat. You're going to love them. They wash really well. They need like the tiniest bit of steam. If you just wash them as normal, throw them in the dryer, and then pull them out as soon as the dryer cycle is over, you might not even need to steam or iron them. Another reason I love Tencel. The next graphic tee is from one of my favorite bands, and we're actually going to see them in late summer, so maybe I'll be sporting this at the concert. This tee runs really big. I am wearing it in a small, so if you're not sure, I should have sized down to my normal size. There's a lot of material, but I like that it has the built-in little cuff, and the material, all of these tees, they're lightweight. I don't want to say thin because thin gives the connotation that they're just cheaply made, but they're really fluid. They're not a heavy, bulky kind of t-shirt material that you tend to see, especially in concert tees. So I really love this. I think it's a lot of fun, especially the retro bands. Def Leppard is considered like oldies now, I think. I personally have shared this before, but I do want to say that I prefer to only wear band tees where I can actually name songs from that band, not just because it's a cool one to wear. The next graphic tee is it's fun, and I do go to a lot of country concerts, especially in spring and mostly in the summer. So I can see myself wearing this to any number of concerts or outdoor music type things. Pair it with denim skirt and some boots, jeans, of course, but also these high-rise utility pants. Now, these are not Tencel. They are a thicker material. And what I love about these is you can draw the cuffs tight and make them a little more of a fitted jogger style, or you can loosen them and wear it as a straight leg. So it's 2 pairs of pants in one for a really good price. And then I also paired those same pants with a Zodiac tee. And they tend to release some sort of Zodiac tee every spring. I have the Aries from last year. I picked it up from this year. And if you look really closely, I'm not sure if the camera's picking it up, there's a little bit of a foil shimmer to the stars. It's really fun, and I love wearing a graphic tee under a blazer or under a denim jacket. It just makes it look a little more modern, a little more edgy as a almost 51-year-old woman can get. It's just fun, and obviously they have all the zodiac signs, so look for yours specifically. I do want to mention for the pants, they come in sizes extra small through double XL, and they come in short, regular, and long lengths too. I know a few of you have been asking me where to find longer length pants. Maurices for their jeans and their pants, almost every single pair. It's time to hop over to another retailer, and now we're going over to Chico's. And before I get into that, I do want to point out Chico's has some very weird sizing. So they don't do extra small, medium, large, etc. They don't do 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. They just come up with their own numbering system. It starts depending on the piece from either a 000 or a 00, and I think it goes up to a 4, but it's just 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I think there's a couple of half sizes, 0.5, 1.5, etc. Let's talk about this. I've already shared this over on Instagram, but I also have a peek at what I'm going to be sharing for April, so keep watching. This tweed jacket. Chico's does a lot of things really well. One of them is tweed. Tweed that you can wear in the spring. I love this jacket. The details on this are amazing. The fringed cuffs here, I mean, this looks like a high-end designer. It's not the most inexpensive, but it's definitely nowhere near a Chanel or a St. John's or a Veronica Beard or any of the other $400, $500, $600, $700 and up jackets, and they do often have sales. What I like about this one is it's a little bit short. Again, they're calling it cropped. It's not cropped. It sits right below my natural waist, kind of at the top of my hip bones. And I like that I can wear it buttoned up like this as its own piece, or I can wear it open, layered over something. You could wear it like a jacket. It actually has pockets you can put your hands in, so it's quite functional. In this case, I am wearing it over something else they are really known for, and that is not just their linen, but their no iron linen. Yes, you heard me right. For those of you who say you want natural natural fibers, but you don't want to iron them, you need to check out their no iron collection. It's one of the very first pieces that I ever bought from Chico's, was one of their no iron linen shirts. And this is the newest color to my collection. I have it in red and in white, black. The one thing I don't love, I'm always going to tell you exactly how I feel. The one thing I don't love about a lot of their button-down shirts is their 3/4 length. I don't mind a bracelet length like this, but we're talking just ends at this weird place. I want the option, if it gets colder, to roll it down to a full-length sleeve, and I like having the option to roll it up. So generally, I wear them with the sleeves rolled up to just above the elbow, but you decide how you want to wear it and where you want that cuff to end. The sizing, I would say, runs true to size, and these are just fabulous to have as we move into summer. And the other thing that they're really good at, there's a few things actually that I'm going to share today, is their no stain denim, specifically their white denim. And I shared these a few times already this month, and they're shocker going to be in my March favorites as well. These kick flare white denim jeans are the softest pair of white denim I have ever worn in my life. They're amazing. I love it's a more modern silhouette. I know we think Chicos, we think matronly older ladies. And if you like that style, they definitely have those pieces. But if you want more modern, more up-to-date, younger, whatever looks that are wearable, they have that too. So I just want to stress again how amazingly wonderful these white jeans are. And if I could only wear one pair of white denim out of everything I've shared with you so far this year, it would be this pair of jeans. So sticking with linen from Chico's, I love this time of year. They just start releasing tons of linen and linen blend. And I got two, actually, I'm only showing you one of the colors, of these linen blend flutter sleeve tees, and I want to show it to you up close as well. So it has these little, it's just fabric little dots that are sewn here. So they are sewn onto the ends of the sleeves. And as you can see, the sleeve is cut on a diagonal, so it's a pretty flattering shape. And it's maybe hard to see on the try-on, so let me just take you in here. It has this tone-on-tone embroidery down the middle of the shirt. It's just smooth on the back, nice V-neck. I will probably add a few more colors. I have it in this color and like a deep, deep navy blue. I paired it with a pair of linen trouser pants that are just gorgeous. Nice flat front, but elastic waist in the back. It has pockets. It does run a longer length. I didn't check. They do have a petite section, so do go check that out. I had ordered another top specifically to go with these pants. It hasn't arrived yet, so I want to pop in a picture of it. It's this linen popover top. I think it is absolutely stunning. I cannot wait to try it, and I will share it once I get it over on Instagram. But if you want to dress up a little bit or have just a slightly dressier pant option, then the drawstring linen pants, love this trouser version. And I have a couple of dresses. First from Chico's, this poplin stripe shorter, but I wouldn't say short, shirt dress is on my short list of what I'm going to wear to my birthday dinner this weekend. It's just such a lovely feminine shape, very wearable. It buttons all the way down. It's a true shirt dress. It has pockets. I love the collar. I'm really getting into popping the collar. I have paired it a little more formally with heeled shoes, but I think this would be a fun run around town look with white sneakers, throw maybe a navy sweater over your shoulders, and then you get a much more preppy, fun look. So super versatile. You can just wear it with flat slides. It's just going to be one of those dresses that you reach for. It may be the quintessential spring dress. And the last dress I want to share with you from Chico's before we move on to our next and last retailer. It's a poplin cutout shirt dress. So funny story, I picked it out, I ordered it, I steamed it, I put it on for you guys, and the whole time I'm thinking, gosh, I mean, it's kind of big and it really would do so much better if they included a belt. Filmed the try-on, hung it back up, and as I'm hanging it back up, something fell on the floor, and I thought, oh my gosh, did I rip something? It's the fabric belt that comes with it. It was looped in the back of like on the tag, there's a little loop inside it at the neckline, and it was looped into that, and it just blended, it's the same color. I didn't notice it. So yes, it comes with a matching tie belt if that's how you want to wear it. But since I was completely unaware of that after interacting so much with that dress, I added a belt that I've shared before. I will list it below. I love mixing black and brown together in an outfit. I think it is a very preppy look. Those videos that go viral, how to look rich or how to dress expensive, I think pairing those together, a mostly black outfit, and add in rich brown or rich tan accessories is a very quick way to elevate a look. So if you're watching this the day this video goes live, or at least through March 31st, Avara has a 25% off discount code on all of their dresses. It's a one-time use code. It's dress25, and I'll put it down in the description box so you don't forget. But the first dress, if it looks a little bit rumpled, it's because I literally wore it all day, came home, and then filmed the try-on. I love this dress. It is so feminine. It is so flattering. It's so easy to wear. The belt comes with it, and you obviously could take it off. and put it with another dress or another outfit. The sleeves are puffy, but not crazy over the top. It has pockets. The waist is elastic underneath the belt. I love the V-neck, and then it buttons down a little bit more. It is a very feminine shape. I wore it out for a really lovely day. We went out. I did share on Instagram where I went. So again, it's not to push you over there, but I do put a lot more of my personal everyday stuff over on Instagram, and that's why I keep telling you to go check it out over there. But I absolutely love this style of dress. I do prefer a tiered dress. I know for some of you it's just too floofy and too much, but this one skims a lot closer to the body. I think this is a much more wearable shape than some of the other tiered dresses that I have seen. Now, if the weather stays in the 80s by the time I go out to dinner on Saturday night, this might be at the top of my list. This lilac eyelet shorter dress is just so pretty, and this color is the quintessential, I think, spring color. It is probably too late for you to get this in time for Easter, but if you have any springtime events coming up, isn't this just lovely? The only thing it doesn't have are pockets, which is hard to do with eyelet, I understand. It is lined underneath, which it needs to be. It comes to just above the knee, so I don't think this is crazy short. And of course, if you want a little more length to it, wear shorter heels. I love the V-neck, the drop waist. I love that, again, it has the tiers, but the tiers stay close to the body. It's not like a, coming out with each tier. It is just, it's so pretty and feminine and fluttery, and I love it. And it's 25% off through March 31st, which is kind of awesome. So I hate to end on a low note. I am on the fence about this dress. I'm still going to share it with you because someone watching this may think this is exactly what I was looking for. So this is a seersucker dress, and I love seersucker, but I see this dress and I think springtime, and it's cute, and it does come in, I think, blue and lilac as well, and I will link those colors. But I also see it and think candy striper? It could kind of go either way, and maybe if I added a belt to it, I would feel less like that. I would love to get your input. If you've sat here through this whole long video and gotten to this dress, I want to hear from you. Do you like this, or do you see candy striper? Or did you not see it, but now that I've mentioned it, now you can't unsee it? I will say, it is made lovely. It is fully lined. It does have pockets. It buttons all the way down. It also, like I said, it comes in blue, and I think it might also come in lilac. I could be wrong. I don't know. I think I need to belt it, but I'm on the fence. I wasn't entirely sure how I wanted to style it. I think, in hindsight, if I wore a white tank under it, unbuttoned it, did put a belt, and added sneakers or flat slides, it would be a much more wearable look. And maybe I will try that. And if I do, I will take a picture and put it over on Instagram. You knew I was going to do that. One more thing I want to point out, you may have noticed there's a few handbags shown throughout this video. Many of them are from Gigi New York, and they very graciously reached out to me and said we'd like to offer you a permanent 20% off discount code for your audience. So 20% off a Gigi bag is pretty good. So I will list that down in the description box as well. Well, thanks for hanging out with me. Now I got to go hang up all my clothes and find a place to put them in my closet. Maybe found some fun things to wear for springtime or a new retailer to check out. And I'll see you on Sunday, a little bit older, with my March monthly favorites.